In this lesson, we're going to look at how to create functions with more than one parameter, in this case 2 parameters. So what I've done is I've worked a little bit backwards here. I've already created a function, power, that's going to take 2 arguments, a base and an exponent, and it's going to compute the base raised to the exponent power. In this case, we're going to look at to see what 2 to the 7th power is. So to create this function, we already know we're going to have 2 parameters. Whoops. I have a little trouble here. There we go. So the first thing we're going to do is create a variable to store the running product. Then we're going to say for int I equals 1. I less than or equal to the exponent value plus I product times equal base. So however many times we're going to, or for whatever the exponent is, we're going to do that many multiplications of the running product times the base. Then our last step, once we're finished with that, when we're out of the loop, is to return the product back to the calling program, which will be replaced, or which replaces the function call right here. So let's run the program. So 2 to the 7th is 128. Let's try 2 to the 8th. $256, very good. Let's try 3 to the 2nd power, just to play around. That's 9. Let's try 3 to the 5th power. And that's 243. Have to go with that. Probably so. 81 times 3. Let's look at another example. Let's say we want to print a string X number of times for every time we want to call it. So we're going to call this function print string, and it's going to take a string as an argument and a number of times we want to print the string as the second parameter. So we're going to say string r value equals empty string. Then we're going to say for int I equal 1, I less than or equal to times plus I, r value plus equal string. And then return r value. Okay? Hopefully you see exactly what I'm doing there. Kind of the same thing that we did before with strings instead of with numbers. Now let's try it. String, s equals hello. Cout print string s 5 times. Then a new line at the end. So let's compile that and run it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hellos. So we can do that with anything. We can just do, let's do 15 H's. So you see the power of functions. Functions are very useful tools, and probably one of the most important things you're going to learn in programming is how to work well with functions. And what I'm trying to do here in this lesson was just introduce you to the idea that functions can have more than one parameter. They can have 3, they can have 5. It really just depends. 2 and 3 are common. 1 is common also. It just depends on the problem you're trying to solve. But keep in mind that functions can certainly have more than one parameter, and in some cases functions can have 0 parameters, and we'll see that later on in the course. But with that, we've wrapped up this lesson on functions with more than one parameter.